Okay, let's talk about something we don't always think about. When it comes to health, we're always focused on our hearts, our lungs, but what about the unsung heroes of our bodies, our kidneys? They're working nonstop in the background, but honestly, we often forget they're even there. So today, we're going to break down a super simple, really powerful guide to keeping them in top shape, all based on 8 golden rules. And this is the core idea, the whole motto behind this, right here: kidney health for all. It sounds simple, but it's so powerful. This isn't about some complicated medical treatment or a secret formula. It's about steps that every single one of us can take. So let's get into the 8 rules that show us exactly how to do it. All right, let's open up the rule book. Part 1 is all about management. Now, what does that mean? It means taking active control of any health conditions you might already have, because they can have a huge impact on your kidneys. For a lot of people, this is the absolute most important place to start. So these first 3 points are totally interconnected. They're like a team. If you have diabetes, managing your blood sugar is, well, it's non-negotiable for your kidneys. Same goes for high blood pressure or hypertension. Keeping that in check is priority number 1. And that third rule, getting regular tests, that's your safety net. It's what makes sure everything is working as it should. It's not just a good idea, it's your first line of defense. Okay, so from managing specific conditions, we're now moving into something that applies to literally everyone, no exceptions. We're talking about lifestyle. These are the day-to-day choices, the little habits that can either protect your kidney health for years to come or slowly wear it down. And this really breaks it down, doesn't it? On one side, you have the things you should be doing. A healthy diet, getting some exercise. The source really zeroes in on diet control, things like cutting back on salty, processed foods. And on the other side, the one big thing to avoid: smoking. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. Smoking can actually reduce blood flow to your kidneys, which makes it harder for them to do their job. Quitting is one of the best things you can do for them, period. All right, let's get to our final 2 rules. And these fall under a really important category: consumption. This is all about being super mindful of what you're actually putting into your body, from the pills you might take to, just plain old water. So these last 2 points are critical. First, we've got a really important warning about some common medications. And second, we're talking about the most essential fluid for your body. Let's start with the pills, because this one might surprise you. The source material doesn't beat around the bush on this one. It's a direct warning. It's so easy to just grab an over-the-counter painkiller, things like NSAIDs, for a headache or muscle pain. But here's the thing. Taking them regularly over a long period of time can put a massive strain on your kidneys. This is a huge reminder to be careful and always talk to a doctor about managing pain. And now for the other side of consumption: hydration. This isn't just some vague advice to drink more water. The source gives us a real actionable target. We're talking about 2.5 to 3 liters of water every single day. Why? Because water helps your kidneys flush out all the toxins and just, do their job properly. So we've gone through all the rules, broken them down into those 3 key areas. Now let's put it all together. We're going to create one final, simple checklist to make sure these 8 golden rules really, really stick. And here it is, your complete 8-point kidney health toolkit. Let's run through them one last time. 1. Control that sugar. 2. Control your blood pressure. 3. Watch your diet. 4. Avoid smoking. 5. Live a healthy lifestyle. 6. Be careful with those over-the-counter pills. 7. Get regular tests. And number 8. Drink enough water. See? It's pretty straightforward, but together it's incredibly powerful. So as we wrap this up, this isn't just a list of rules anymore. It's a personal question for you. Look, you don't have to tackle all 8 of these at once. That's overwhelming. Just look at the list and ask yourself, which one? Which one of these can you start doing today to work towards that goal of kidney health for all?